I'm doing Fisherman's Tale VR for a second time because I love this game. I've played through it so many times. I want other people to see it too, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm milking it till
Now,
it's dead.
stop me if you have heard this one before. Once upon a while ago,
Oh, I
there
didn't know
was a
my eyes looked like
fisherman's
that.
puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden tail.
Hold on, let me eat first, and then I'm gonna brush my little wooden teeth. In a second, kid.
The toothbrush was in its usual place, beside the basin. He was a handsome one, it's true, but enough staring. Time to brush. Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time. Next, he put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. I've played this game so many times, I just want to explore. Where's there a bucket here? It was never a bucket. Or has there been? I just never noticed it.
It would get cold in here. The puppet would put a log inside his little stove. The puppet would put a log inside the stove.
What I'm
Careful
trying to
now.
do.
Nice and warm, safe from the storm. Next he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell. Over there, on the shelf. His routine never changed. Next he would dust the little seashell on the shelf in the corner.
Well, I have to. It's over there.
What next? Next he would take the old duster and dust his lucky seashell.
I know. Game. Yeah. Yay!
So much dust. He needed to find the duster and dust his lucky seashell on the middle shelf. Where was the duster? It was on the table beside the shelf. He'd pick it up and dust the seashell. Over in the corner, there were 3 shelves. On the middle one, his favorite seashell. And there, on the table, the duster.
I know. Game. Oh, I guess I can't fit all the wood. Disappointing.
The duster was on the table. Time to give the seashell a good dusting. There. The shell reminded him of the sea when it was calm. Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
Oh my gosh.
It did get a little stuffy in here. Time to open the window.
Need to put the dishes in the sink. Ooh. Knife.
Listen. No sound of the storm. Safe to open the window. A quiet sea tonight. Finally, and most important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse, exact in every detail. It was nearly finished too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final section of the wall.
Okay. Okay, listen. Where is the stuff
The
on the
model
shelf?
should
Where's
be
the
a
radio
perfect
and books on
replica.
this shelf? Where's the
There
stuff
was a
that
section
was
of the
duster
wall
and stuff that would
missing
go over
and a
here?
model cabinet. They must have
Kettle
been
and fire
around here
cooker.
somewhere.
All the other stuff that's in there.
Yes.
Want to peek in?
The model should be a perfect replica. There was a section of the wall missing and a model cabinet. Good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside.
So you wanna know what I heard? Apparently people like younger than like 13 or whatever should only play VR
There,
for
lucky
10 to
this mother
15
snapped
minutes.
them together. Now the
And I
little
play it for
puppet
3
could go
hours.
in its little rocking chair inside its lighthouse. Tired out from his routine, the fisherman will rest his aching wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models, safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together. The puppet would follow his routine, brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model. Wells within wells, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside. Until one night, something changed.
Let's see.
Man, fishing season has begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in. It might be nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour of thrilling nautical news after these messages.
Oh, I never noticed that. It just goes out. There's clear lightning. Like as soon as if I were there and I see lightning, I'm like, U-turn, and I would turn back.
Every morning, the fisherman started to walk inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way. Except this morning, something felt different. Mon Dieu, the window had been boarded up. The fisherman didn't remember doing that. Even when the storm came, he was safe in here. But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine. He couldn't get them off by hand. The boards were nailed on. He would need some kind of tool.
I'm doing my own routine. I'm trying this like it's actual real life. That it's case cool. Where do I get over?
He needed to find something to pry off the boards.
Let me brush my teeth.
He needed some air. He had to find a way to pry off the boards.
Okay. Now my duster. Fire poker.
This would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job.
It's not a crowbar, it's a fire poker, but so I toss it on a hammer.
Nearly there. What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long time. At last, the smell of the ocean.
I haven't even opened it yet. Oh.
But outside, not the sea. He couldn't believe his wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room, a replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman. And he knew that if that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu! If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse? In the model of his own room? It was all there inside the model, exact in every detail. But the tiny version of himself, it was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just who was pulling all the strings?
Dear listeners, a general alert to all lighthouses. In spite of all of our thrilling up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm. Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
The lighthouse. The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in.
You're still on a roof.
The fisherman needed to move the anchor.
Oh, gosh.
It was time to raise this anchor.
I see you love it, hon. I gotta take it, grab it. Whatever.
Of course, as below, so above. When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
Which cat sneezed? Bless you, cat.
Zut! The door was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet. Yeah, you with the strings. Over here.
Oh, not the
On the
crab.
shelf.
The
Are you
crab.
cracked in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Oh, why did you take the roof off?
the fisherman. He felt, well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too, so he did not feel so great.
You test me every day and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you might not appreciate a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh.
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key? The key? Where is it?
Oh, fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course, courageous Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and a life preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
See, even the game calls him a crab. I know he's a hermit crab, but he's a crab. He's a crab.
That doesn't look right. Keep going. I want to bless There. Now, put it around my chair.
I know I could just grab the one off the wall there. It's just fun, just chuck it.
Good. I feel more buoyant already. Now I just need a hat. How else will people know I'm in charge? No, I don't think so.
Because you're not in charge, crab.
There might be something in the cabinet, but the handle was missing. Was there another handle somewhere?
I should have moved Shell years ago, I know. But I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now, here is the good. Now, put it on me carefully. I have very delicate antennules.
Oh, you're very delicate. Oh, I'm sorry, Julia.
So, you found everything? Well, if a little wooden puppet like you can do this, then I will be brave. Now, just let me get out of this damn shell. Phew. Breezy.
You guys don't
I feel
look
so
the
much lighter,
same.
and the world feels
I mean, aren't
so
your eyes
much
supposed to go through?
bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after this. All right, let's do this. I'll help you open the door, so you can save your fellow silly old sailor. And I, as captain, shall courageously remain here, on guard. Now, let's see. Where did I leave the key? I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then... blast it. I don't remember. That will do. All right. Are you ready? Me too, I think.
Almost there.
We are ready to go, shipmate. Time to open the door.
I was having a great time.
You're hesitating, shipmate. We are ready to go, shipmate. Time to open the door.
Why isn't the
You're
key there?
hesitating, shipmate.
The key isn't there. Where's the key?
We are ready to go, shipmate. Time
Okay,
to
I
open
think
the
I think
door.
this is just a failed attempt of Fisherman's Tale.